Hello, everyone. It's Grammy Antonia. I've been working today and kind of stopped to take a breather and get myself cleaned up a little bit. I was sweating and just doing things here at home and laundry. But I wanted to share some of the gifts I've got in the mail lately. And the first one is from a lady. Her name is Shirley, and she's from California. And she sent me a nice letter. And she said a resistor is a radio electronic component. It is generally a small cylinder-shaped ceramic unit with a wire that runs through it. Then they have colored bands that represent the amount of watts that pass through. They help to regulate energy so that the component doesn't overheat or something like that, she says. Her daddy was like an electrician, and he knew all this stuff, and she did learn some things from him. The bands of colors represent numbers, and there's different numbers for different colors. 1 is brown, 2 is red, 3 orange, 4 yellow, 5 green, 6 blue, 7 violet, 8 gray, 9 white, and 10 light brown. So anyway, Shirley sent me a t-shirt that has a resistor on it, which we've all been talking about, that we need to resist. And then it has a yellow band on it and a purple band. So when I looked on her letter to see what yellow and purple, what numbers they were 47. So that is real cute. So we have to be resistors to 47. Thank you, Shirley. And then next, I got a nice card. That's unusual. I like it. It's like artwork. And a nice letter inside. And another page because she said she ran out of space. And this is from Wendy, and it's from Australia. She also sent me this postcard that has lots of pictures of Toowoomba, Australia. And it says it's the Garden City. Beautiful pictures. I've really enjoyed looking at this. Both sides. I remember when I was young, my dad used to say that's one place he would have liked to have went, was Australia. And in Australia is where Ayers Rock is, and that was my maiden name, Ayers. When I think of Australia, and it's been a long time since I've seen the movie, but when I think of Australia, I think of that movie, Crocodile Dundee. I remember when that first came out. And of course, 2 people that I think of a lot when I think of Australia is Nicole Kidman and, oh my gosh, her husband's name has just left me, Keith Urban, which I like both of them. So thank you, Wendy. And then I got a nice letter from Kathy, and she's from Waynesville, Georgia. Thank you, Kathy. I got this beautiful puzzle with these girl cowboy boots on it. And this is from Eddie. Thank you, Eddie. Can't wait to start working on that. I have a little table out in my shed. I may have to wait until, well, when the weather gets a little warmer, because I believe I'll have to work on them out on the porch and then have something to cover them with, because Twiggy would definitely get into that. He'd love that. And our little house is small, so I believe, you know, as the weather gets a little warmer, I'll be able to set that little table up and work on some of my puzzles I've got. Thank you, Wendy. And then I got a letter from E, California. It says, thinking of you. Of course, she wrote me a nice letter. Also, with this card and letter, I got a whole box of CDs. I was listening to Buddy Holly this morning. I'll enjoy these. I got a new portable CD player for Christmas. So, thank you. She also sent me 2 books. I hope I don't forget anybody when I get cards or gifts. I try to acknowledge it as soon as I can, but I also like to wait until I get a few so that it's just not every day that I feel like I need to thank you. So if I miss somebody sometime, forgive me. And then yesterday, I believe it was, I went to my mailbox and I got this card. And it's from Giesel in Texas. Let me look at the name on the card, make sure I'm getting that right. No, I'm sorry, Sherry. Sorry, Sherry. But it's a Valentine's card, and that's coming up. Valentines are for special people, and that's just what you are. Happy Valentine's Day, dear Antonia. My first Valentine's card for this year. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I just want to talk to y'all just a little bit and mention to you again, which I know a lot of us are going through. Same thing I am. I have days that are really hard. This year, 2025, it's going to be a rough year. And we're just a little bit over a month into it, and it's just unbelievable what's happening. And it's so hard to comprehend the way things are going in Washington. It's just more than I can comprehend, along with friends and family and neighbors, and it's just so hard to comprehend. And being a blue dot in a red area, I've experienced a lot of different things, being different as I am here in this area. But I always thought everybody cared about each other, even though, you know, just that we, like families, we were a county I thought was dysfunctional. Well, you know, I guess they think, well, we know they think it's all our fault, everything they're unhappy about, everything that's not went their way is the Democrats' fault. And the way religion is just mixed up all in this mess, it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul. I don't like it, never have liked it. But I guess some people have took real joy and seem to still be taking some kind of joy out of putting pain on other people. I don't know why. I have my thoughts on it, and like I say, religion has a lot to do with it. I mean, but to me, I don't see religion. I see cult. And they're willing to sacrifice this country to be cruel. Sacrifice our country to be cruel. And then there's a lot of it just has to do with plain old greed. Just greed. So anyway, I don't want to get into all the things that we know is going on. I just want to say that I know I don't make videos every day. I've never got paid for my videos. I guess I've never accomplished enough to be paid for my videos. So after over a year now, I don't even worry about that anymore. But I do want to stay in touch with all my subscribers. And as I've said, winter is a hard time for me, and maybe, I don't know, from day to day, how I'm going to feel that day because of everything that's thrown out there every single day. Every day it goes on and on. But just know, if you don't see me in a few days, you will. I mean, I'll pop back on, but I'm hoping because I've even said it, I'm going to try my best to make a video every day, but I'm just, the things I need to do here at home, I'm even having a hard time doing them. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of you like me. This is so distressing. So let's just keep hanging in there. And we got to be resistors, like my t-shirt, and just resist it. And I hear a lot of people saying, call your representatives and in your state and in your communities and let them know how you're feeling. And resist what we know is wrong. All the good things that have been worked on and accomplished all these years in America. I just don't know why anybody'd want to just throw it all away. We've always tried to work on our differences in how we thought this country should be run and come to compromises or try to work together as best we can. But Trump and his supporters, they don't want to work with anybody. They don't want to work with anybody. So we just have to resist and keep doing what we can do. There have been some protests, demonstrations held in front of Capitol buildings. And if you're able to get to some of the protests, then I'd go if I could. My capital is like 7 hours away from where I live. I've told y'all I'm in a very remote area, and we're way out here from everybody. So, and I just, I do what I can. So, love to you all. Keep watching Midas Touch and Tennessee Brando. And there's a lot of other good ones on YouTube too. And I'll be talking to you soon. Bye. Grammy Antonia.